Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Welcome, Tag. Good to see ya. I'm just enjoying the Charlayan music. Oh, the old Charlayan music is so damn good. This would be perfect, like, just chill reading music. I should find like a 10-hour version of this for next time I'm doing some reading. Yeah, so I wanted to do the other outstanding side quests, which is the Tataru stuff. So we'll do at least some of that today. I'm a little bit low on energy because I had a bunch of errands I had to do, so we'll see how much we get done. Hang on, favourite part of the song. Ah, it's beautiful. Anyway, yes, we're going to do the Tataru side quest today. First, though, I did get enough tomestones to finish off the Hildebrand relic stuff from last time, which... yeah, when we were doing the Hildebrand stuff, I wasn't able to finish my relic upgrade. I didn't have enough tomestones. Oh, I have enough now, so we can go and turn that in and see what weird cutscenes will happen. So we'll go do that in Thavnir. Reddit Harm, there we go. Sounds similar to tracks of FF15 soundtrack. Really? Interesting. I wonder if it's inspired by something in 15. Oh, I've got 2 pieces. I'll go buy my third of complementary chondrite. If I bought the wrong one there, that would be hilarious. Like, well, guess I'll do that another stream. What's that? Oh, wind up Barbaricha. I don't think I have that yet. Oh, it's cute. It's probably crafted. I'll have to craft that. I've got a wind up Pixie. I've been doing the Pixie dailies. They've been pretty fun. Anyway. Mandeville. Mandeville weapon. Bum, bum, bum. And I think I have to... yeah, I have to not be wearing the spear so that they can take it out my inventory and upgrade it. Okay. Hey, Kalishtar. Welcome. How goes the FF14ing? Really good. Yeah, I'm finally catching up on this side content I've been wanting to do for ages. So I'm getting that all done. And new Hildebrand chapter coming out tomorrow. I'm pretty excited for that. Yeah, having a lot of fun with 14. Don't remember the composer for 15. It probably wasn't the same composer because people would probably be talking about that a lot. I have to find out who it was though. Anyway, the furnace is roaring and ready. Let's have them new space rocks then. Complementary chondrite. Right, send for his lordship and we can break out the hammer and tongs. Alright, so he's achieved a state of enlightenment after defeating that mammoth. Defeating the mammoth that was rigged to lose to him. Oh! That's cool. That's not what I thought it looked like at all. Success. Our collaborative masterpiece, taken to new heights. The amazing Mandeville Spear. Ooh. It's kind of cool. What did I tell you? It is the undeniable result of your martial awakening. I still have me doubts on that front, but aye, 'tis a thing of beauty nonetheless. On the topic of masterpieces, Mel-chan, should you desire to refine any other Mandeville armaments in your possession, then pray call upon my artisanal protege here. He too has found enlightenment in the crucible of battle, and stands ready with a clear mind and steady hand. Who did he fight? I want to see that fight. His protege is fantastic. Aye, well, I'll be around as usual to make sure it all meets me demand and standards. Are you pleased with your weaponry's new appearance, by the by? Or were you mayhap more enamoured with its previous incarnation? Oh, I do understand the attraction of simple elegance. Which is why we've begun offering a line of Mandeville weapon replicas. I am opening a storefront here on a trial basis, so please do bless us with your patronage if you feel so inclined. Have I met her? I don't know if I've met her. And I thought Rowena was a glutton for commerce. Our work is as aesthetically pleasing as it is practical. 'Twould be foolish to leave such an obvious business venture untapped. Merchant talk aside, how much longer until we properly perfect your ancestors' creation? I get the feeling we've scarce scratched the surface. An excellent question, and a difficult one to answer. In breaking the cipher, I've come to realise that the manual is but the first part of an incomplete set. Oh. That's a problem. Incomplete? You can't be serious. Where's the bloody rest of it then? Presently unknown. Finding the continuation of Godbrand's guide shall consume my waking hours. Bah, then occupying a table at the Mayhain will consume mine. You're lucky they've got an impressive selection of spirits. Once again, I do apologise for the interminable delays. Fare thee well, my friends. I shall depart on my quest without further ado. Bye. You have 15 soundtrack? Ah. I wonder if it was, Oh shit, I've forgotten his name. The usual Final Fantasy composer. Mandeville weapon replicas can be purchased. Yo! Oh, there we go, that was pretty quick and easy. Amazing Mandeville spear. You heard his lordship. We're being left to our own devices till he's tracked down the next instalment of that musty old Mandeville manual. Unless you're looking to improve another weapon, go and talk to Master Smallclothes. At least that'll give us something useful to do. Let's throw that weapon on. I like the spinning effects here. Pretty cool. I can dye it. What colour changes? Okay, the little... The bit coming off. You know, the bit. What item level is that? 630. Okay. The next Manda level. Okay, so that's to do another one of those. I am hopelessly enamoured of Master Gerald's extraordinary smithing skills. Such remarkable talent and focus. Mayhap if I began shaving my head. Please don't. Don't copy Gerald. Okay, and this is how you can, if you like one of the previous appearances of the relic better, you can get one of them just for glam once you've unlocked it. Okay, that's that done. And tomorrow the next step of this comes out. So I finally caught up. Alright, time for the Tataru side quest. It's over in Charlayan. So there's 2 patches worth of Tataru side quests, because those come out with the main patch, not the mid patch. Yes, there's a 6.3 quest and a 6.4 quest. So we'll start with the 6.3 quest. Whereas the Hildebrand stuff comes out at like 6.35 and 6.45, which is why the next chapter of that isn't out yet. What is that? Oh, okay, that person's gone. Never mind. Never saw it, never happened. A figment of my imagination. Okay, so the Tataru side quests, she's setting up a lot of business ventures. She's like reaching out to a lot of our previous allies from from different raid series actually. So she made a deal with the Sky Pirates from the Heavenswood raid series, the Shadow of Muck. And the next one involves the Four Lords. That's pretty cool. Also, I think we're also trying to fix up a necklace, which I think was a memento from her mother. Yeah, there's like a secret little project we're working on to present as a gift to her eventually. Yoko Shimamura. Ooh. I'm not familiar with that name, actually. I'm gonna do a quick Google. See what else they've done. Kingdom Hearts. Oh, okay. She does a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff. It's cool. She also worked on Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Interesting. And a lot of Mario and Luigi RPG. Interesting. Wait, she did Super Mario RPG? Or at least she was one of the people on there. That's cool. I love that soundtrack. Alright. An auspicious opportunity. Medjina has an urgent request to make of you. We get a gift. Not sure what it is yet. Hi. Ah, Meljan. You couldn't have come at a better time. Do you have a moment to talk? Nope. Okay. My thanks. You see, a foreign merchant approached the boutique with a proposal not long ago. Hancock. Oh boy, Hancock. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Perhaps you've heard of him? Extremely. Ah, so you have a history. No wonder Mistress Tataru declared him unscrupulous and deserving of infinite caution. Though there is risk in dealing with a man of such flexible principles, his knowledge of the Hingan markets would do much to bolster our efforts to make inroads in the Far East. That is why, despite her misgivings, Mistress Tataru seeks to negotiate a partnership. But for some reason or another, he has requested you be present at their meeting in Kugane. I realise business negotiations are not your forte, but we would be most grateful if you'd indulge his request. Of course, there is also the matter of our secret mission. Once it has been fully restored, this gorgeous sapphire will serve as the centerpiece of Mistress Tataru's necklace. I hope that one day she may look upon it as a memento of not only her mother, but of her many dear friends and allies. Aww. Perhaps during your visit to Kugane, fortune shall favour us with the discovery of an additional treasure to grace her keepsake. In any case, I believe that covers everything. Mistress Tataru shall meet you at the Ruby Bazaar in Kugane. I wish you a safe journey. Cool. No dialogue. Now, what's your other dialogue? Fishing for dialogue. No, okay, can't see it. Doesn't matter. Go to Kugane. My business is stabbing things, not trading. Yeah. I will sit there and smile and nod when I am addressed. Put on my... I've lost my new spear. Help! There it is. Yeah, my new relic. Okay. I'll just run over there. This way. Very interesting, like silver and red aesthetic on this spear. Is there a Hancock minion yet? I don't think there is there? There should be. Maybe we can get it as part of this next variant dungeon, since we get to hang out with Hancock for it. That's also coming out tomorrow. Aw, she's in her kimono again. All dressed up for the occasion. No-chan, I'm so glad you could make it. I am equally thrilled by your arrival, though I expect I must apologise for the sudden invitation. That's fine, I'm not busy or anything. Yes, you should. But more importantly, I'd like to know what the scheme is and how you intend to involve us. Oh my, so quick to assume the worst. Do not anger Tataru. While I would love nothing more than lay bare all my dirty little secrets, it would be prudent to discuss my proposal first. Loath though I am to admit it, a draper shop but recently launched by the company has not been well received by the locals. Our intention was to promote the sale of imported apparel woven by the Uldan Weavers Guild. Alas, it seems Western fashion holds little appeal for the citizens of Kugane. Hey Mia, welcome. How are you? A friend who used tools to take off his sunglasses? He's apparently incredibly attractive underneath them. Oh no. Yes. To pick anyone else. Anyone. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, this is my my non-raiding stream time. Anyone else, seriously. So we rethought our strategy. We would produce Hingen Kuta, but with world-renowned Uldan silks. Kimono, as they are the favoured choice of wear in the Far East. Koto, is that how you pronounce that? Or rather, that was our plan, until our seamster fell ill. It was as I faced the unpleasant decision of abandoning this venture entirely that I chanced to hear of Tataru's boutique and the assorted Far Eastern-styled equipment they had on offer. You are referring to our samurai and ninja-inspired sets of armour, yes? Indeed, by putting your exemplary goods on display, the East Aldenard Trading Company would demonstrate that we, a Western trader, are capable of making garments suited to the needs of our local patrons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have been informed that you wish to establish a foothold in Hingashi and East Othard? What better way to make your Kugane debut than to have us showcase your quality wares? It's not without its appeal, I admit. The perfect venue to gauge interest in our goods. Isn't it just? If I may take your grudging concession as a sign of interest, perhaps we can discuss the finer points of my proposed partnership. Oh, we'll be discussing it at length, but I've yet to see how any of this would require Melchan's involvement. Indeed, I was just about to get to that part. Not long ago, I crossed paths with a group of certain someones who were eager to call on Melchan again. I found myself quite taken with them, charming as they were, that I felt compelled to facilitate this reunion. And of course, one can never collect too many favours. Of course. Alas, I know that you are predisposed to question the motives behind any invitation from the East Aldenard Trading Company, and with good cause, I concede. So I instead invited you here under the guise of assisting Tataru with a boutique-related affair. I hope you will forgive the deception. Rest assured that you shall be rewarded for your aid in this matter with your choice of recompense. Just before your arrival, I took the liberty of informing my new acquaintances that you would soon be making landfall on these shores. They asked that you meet them at Sakazuki in the Ruby Sea as soon as you are able. I believe it is a matter of some urgency, so if you could travel there forthwith... Urgent. Excellent. I leave them in your capable hands. Don't worry, I'm no stranger to Hancock's tricks. I'll make sure not to agree to anything until we've settled every last detail. Just do what you need to do and return when you can. Sakazuki, where was that? Down there, okay. Be quicker if I make an aetherite here. The ruby price. The Ruby Sea is a bit strange to navigate. Still one of my favourite Stormblood zones, though. This and the Azim Steppe. Apologies, Melchan. I pray you have not been waiting long. Soroban! You look surprised. Did Hancock not tell you who requested your aid? But never mind that. I am simply glad that you are here. How have I been? Well, my training as the next Genbu continues apace. I must tell you, my friend, each day has been more trying than the last. Why, just the other day, the auspices placed 99 wasabi-filled takoyaki on a platter before me and instructed me to divine which single ball out of the entire batch was not filled with that dreadful spice. Training to sharpen my foresight, they claimed, but it felt more akin to torture. By the end, I was reduced to a dithering sea turtle, swimming in a puddle of my own tears. Jesus. That is all to say, I am only marginally closer to assuming my place as one of the four lords. Bah, get to the point already, Soroban. I was just about to arrive at it. He's still got the old Genbu hanging out with him. Come, my friends, show yourselves. Yay. They're cool. It has been some time, Mel-chan. I am relieved to see you in good health. I understand you have been through a great deal. Your concern is unwarranted. This is the woman who quelled our Aramitama and inherited Tenzin's legacy. There is no trial she cannot overcome. You misunderstand me, my brother. That, or you deliberately insinuate that I lack faith in Mel-chan's capabilities. Stop fighting, kids. Enough. We indebted ourselves to the merchant to obtain this meeting. Let us not distract ourselves with this nonsense and get to the heart of the matter. They indebted themselves, oh no. Very well. You may not know this, but Senli's craving for dango often brings her to Kugane. It was during such a visit that she spied a suspicious individual on Kugane Dori. Senli? Who was Senli? A man who not only wore raiments identical to Tenzin's, but who also claimed to be his long-lost descendant. This descendant was selling good luck charms, utterly devoid of benediction. His ploy is plain. He uses Tenzin's name to trick fools into buying his rubbish. Any who would dare sully Tenzin's name shall face my wrath. My flames will cleanse him of his sin and burn his soul to ash. Too merciful a punishment, I say. I shall personally render unto him every pain imaginable. By the Kami, is it possible they have both succumbed to the Aramitama once more? Nah, this is pretty normal to be mad about. The charlatan boasts of more than an esteemed heritage. He also claims to have the four lords at his beck and call. Insulting, yes, but I would still rather resolve this without flames and torture. But having lived apart from men for so long, I fear we may be ill-equipped to do so on our own, hence why we have turned to you for assistance. You needn't agree to anything just yet, but why don't we all at least seek out this descendant and take his measure ourselves? I beg your pardon? Putting myself aside, the three of you approaching any settlement, let alone one as large as Kugane, would surely cause an uproar. Calm yourself, Soroban. You forget we are the four lords. It's a trifling matter to assume a less conspicuous guise. Let us reconvene in Kugane. Soroban is to go first, while we three shall make our own approach separately to avoid attracting undue attention. Just in case. Yeah, so they have shown up in some of the holiday events in human forms. Oh, yeah. Just like that. Actually, yeah, not really human forms. Long has it been since I walked the streets of a city of this size. I did so once to visit a tea house with Tenzin. I accompanied him in disguise. How my heart raced at the thrill and joy of it. until a priest saw through my glamour. Oh, the commotion that followed. Do not think I haven't noticed you eyeing my costume. If you must know, I acquired it during my travels in the West. I am rather fond of its soft and fluffy texture. We met Hancock by pure chance. Recognizing us as the auspices of legend, he said he wished to help us out of the kindness of his heart. I almost believed him. Yep. Perfect disguises. It would seem we have managed to arrive with little fuss. But only the Kami know how long our presence will remain secret. Again, with the needless worrying, our disguises are perfect. Sure. None may suspect you are the Four Lords at first glance, but you are suspicious in the extreme. We could have used our power to assume the form of men, but those of keen sight would still be able to discern our true nature. The costumes were an innocuous alternative. There's nothing innocuous about them. Senri said she found the swindler on Kuganedori, yes? Let us head there at once. Two bunnies, a chicken, and a turtle. And a dragoon. Gather round, friends, gather round. As you have no doubt surmised from my crimson armour, I am the proud descendant of Tenzin, the famous hero of Eld, who once slew an entire host of fearsome Oni. But do not take my word for it. Behold! In this hand I hold Tenzin's beloved katana, the Phoenix Blade. I don't know what it looks like, but if he's got the Phoenix Blade, then he must be who he claims. I mean, is it actually? Idiots. The true blade has remained in our care since Tenzin's passing. Something seems off. I see there are some who remain unconvinced. Very well, you leave me no choice. Allow me to introduce you to my sworn allies, the Four Lords. Oh dear, I'm almost afraid to look. That's your signal. I expect my money's worth. Introducing Genbu, the Turtle Auspice and Foreseer of Calamity. Suzaku, the Avian Auspice and Master of the Flames of Resurrection. Suryu, the Dragon Auspice and Devourer of Young Maidens. Last but not least adorable, we have Byako, the small and fluffy feline auspice. Oh my god, that's cute. Why am I alone, a cuddly creature? Surely he could have hired a Hrothgar or Mikote to betray me. At least he did not slander your character. Devourer of young maidens. Ha! What is this rabble? All who've heard the tale of Tenzin know that the Four Lords are beasts, not three mummers and a cat. These are the glamoured forms they assume, so they may roam the realms of men undiscovered. Surely you can imagine the chaos that would ensue if they went about undisguised. Even so, there's no way they'd wear such ridiculous outfits. And yet here they are, dressed in far worse. This farce is infuriating. I will not abide him making mock of the bonds we shared with Tenzin. We are of one mind, my sister. He must be silenced. Does Tenzin even have a descendant? There was nothing in the legends about him fathering any children. But there was mention of one who loved him more dearly than life itself. Aye, the woman to whom I owe my storied lineage is none other than the sublime crimson beauty standing before you, Suzaku. Let him speak. Perhaps he is not wholly deserving of immolation. How easily your rage is quelled. Having proven my ancestry to your satisfaction, my lords and ladies, I bid you partake of my good fortune, for I have auspicious wares to share with you today. Tenzin put countless Oni to the sword long ago, 'tis true, but only by the grace of these miraculous good luck charms. Just one will confer unto you all manner of fortune, good health, a happy family, scholarly achievement, financial success, romantic fulfillment, and much, much more. But that's not all. Purchase a charm now, and I'll even throw in a stylish strap featuring a Four Lords design of your choosing. My stock is limited, so be sure to buy while supplies last. I'll take 2, no, 10. Clumsy co-conspirator. My blood boils to see Tenzin's good name used in this manner. As does mine. We cannot sit idly by and allow this to continue. I think our purveyor of good fortune is in need of a proper scare. Are you convinced as well, Mel-chan? Yeah, that sounds like fun. You'd think you remember such a thing, Suzaku, yeah. Lest you worry, despite his preposterous depiction of me, I have no intention of harming the swindler. That so many would fall for such an obvious deception. No matter the age, mortals see only that which they wish to. He is a most persuasive and cunning adversary. I was very nearly convinced I had given birth to Tenzin's child. Oh my god. Hang on, just gonna drink some water. He seemed quite pleased with himself as he packed up his stall. Business was good, no doubt. How shall we proceed? With care and preparation, we all saw how deftly he countered accusations of fraud. A more clever approach is needed. We must limit his ability to spin more lies. Have you any ideas, Mo-chan? I could present myself as Tenzin's true descendant. The presence of the four lords should be more than enough to convince him. Four lords, that's much more persuasive, I think. Oh, indeed. Our very existence alone is enough to prove his claims false. Then it is settled. You shall play the role of Tenzin's true descendant, and we shall accompany you. With us at your side, the impostor will have no choice but to confess his crimes. Still, we would be wise to prepare for contingencies. With me, Soraban, we make Thalazen Temple. I'm not sure what voice to use for Genbu. I've forgotten what voice I used. Then it is up to us to find and confront the swindler. As you are familiar with this city, I bid you lead the way. Speak with Suzaku when you are ready. Oh, I thought we were going to wait for them to get back. We must track him down before he dishonours us further with his insipid trinkets. His customers may have seen where he went, so let us begin by questioning them. I would also know more of his true identity. Of all the heroes of legend, why claim Tenzin's name? The answer may help us to stop him without resorting to violence, since some of you apparently lack the stomach for it. Suzaku and Seiryu are now accompanying you. Senri made mention of a wonderful tea house she frequents to feed her dango addiction. She is kind enough to bring back a portion to us at the temple after every visit. I know. Rice dumplings have naught to do with our purpose. But should we find a spare moment, know that I am particularly fond of mitarashi dango. This experience brings to mind the days when we travelled with Tenzin. Never one to sit still, he would pursue every opportunity for adventure, heedless of the trouble that would invariably follow for us all. I gather you are cut from the same cloth. Yeah, a little bit. You are needed elsewhere? Very well, we will wait for you on Kugane Dori, but do try to return quickly. Brilliant though our disguises may be. Yeah, they're great. We risk discovery by remaining here too long. Okay. Took you long enough? Come, let's have done with the villain. Hurrah. Let's go bunny and chicken. Bunny and chicken. Bum, bum. Hello. Kami be praised to have met Tenzin's descendant and get this good luck charm besides. What a fool I was to doubt him, he who commands the four lords of legend. As long as I have this, fortune shall surely shine upon me. Oh, has my good luck charm caught your eye? If you wanted one for yourself, you are sadly out of luck. The merchant selling them said that was the last of his stock, and he did not think he would be able to acquire more. Yeah, sure he can't. But if you wish to hear it from him, he was headed towards Tasugare Bridge. You will know him by his attire. I swear, he was the spitting image of Tenzin from the storybooks. She speaks of yonder bridge, does she not? Others may have taken note of our quarry as he passed. Okay, just one moment. Okay. Cleo needs feeding, so I'm going to take a quick break. I shall be back in hopefully 5 minutes or so. And what was the idling camera again? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I shall be back. Sorry, I'm back. I was enjoying the music. I'm back. Okay. Sorry. Okay, it's fed. Well, Cleo's been a bit sick, so keeping an eye on her. Poor baby. Thank you. Okay, sorry for any background noise. Steve's just trying to clean a stain from the carpet. Okay. With this, perhaps I shall finally meet the one I've been waiting for. Aww. I'll have to go visit their temple and just remind myself who Senri was. I assume it was one of the other auspices. Yeah. But I've forgotten which one. Okay. We're trying to track down this swindler and teach him a lesson. It's the easiest way to get up there. This way, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Do I have a more fitting minion for this? I'm using a pixie, but that's not really... Do I have the Byakko cub? You can get a Byakko cub. I do! Perfect. Yes! Look at this cute little baby. Hang on, what was the text for that? Not the actual progeny of the 1,000-year-old Auspice Lord. This eponymous recreation in newborn form is sought after by Hingans, hoping to see their luck turn for the better. Genbu may be the oldest, but Byakko's got to be the fuzziest. Got to be the fuzziest. Aw. Okay, yeah, we'll have this cute little baby with us. Ah, cleaning itself. Aw. Okay. I have a little... Hang on. Very good. Okay, I've got a foot pedal set up to like, mute if Steve needs to do any more vacuuming. Exasperated man. Hello? Have I seen a man claiming to be Tenzin's descendant? The one who was selling good luck charms by the dozens, you mean? No, he didn't come this way. But Kami, give me strength. I'll never understand how some can be so gullible. He didn't even question these two weirdos I'm hanging out with. Let us continue our search elsewhere. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Oh, it's you, you little jerk. It has been quite some time. What brings you to Kugane this eve? This Namazu is also a swindler. A hawker claiming to be Tenzin's descendant? Probably Ishu. I saw him not long ago. Yes, yes. You know him? My peculiar and suspicious friend. There is no merchant in Kugane who hasn't heard of the entrepreneur. He's made a fortune masquerading as Tenzin's heir. It's a brilliant scheme. Very profitable. Tried to get in on it myself, but the Baron will suffer no competition. Who is this Baron of whom you speak? The soy sauce one. Who else? Kageyama. A dangerous man. Yes, yes. With fingers in every pie. I fear him almost as much as I envy him. Their deception must be exposed. What can you tell us of Issue? How many times do I have to teach the Baron the same lesson? Yeah, we've had a lot of run-ins with Kageyama. I thought he'd been arrested by now, but apparently not. Too rich, I guess. Oh, you have had dealings with him, have you? If you know, then you know. Issue, on the other hand, is still something of an enigma. A skilled seamster, dedicated to his craft, yet he partnered with Kageyama. I never would have guessed he had it in him. There is more to this than meets the eye. We must investigate further. Have you any idea where Issue may have gone? You want information? Yes, yes. I want coin. Give me coin, and I'll give you information. That could be arranged, if you are willing to journey to Reisen Temple. Our friend Fury can escort you. A temple? And one I've never heard of at that. Wait, is it the sort of place where mortals fear to tread, and malevolent spirits do dwell? Malevolent spirits? No, no. Just a somewhat ominous crystal. I'll take your word for it. As for Issue, he came to me and requested passage to the Isle of Beko, where he was to rendezvous with Kageyama. I refused. Better to not involve myself in the Baron's affairs, you understand. Kyodo, was it? You have our thanks. We shall fulfill our end of the bargain, you need not fear. Arrested? Oh, right, yeah, he's running the new Crystalline Conflict Arena, right. I forgot about that. That's a fun arena. There is no time to waste. I shall have a messenger instruct Byakuya and Soroban to meet us at the Isle. Screenshot. That was a cool scene. Bum, bum, bum. The Isle of Beko. Right. Yodo's gone? Okay. Unfortunately, seems untouchable. Hope we get to beat him up at some point. That would be nice. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. I do need to try out Reshade. Try and give this game a bit more colour. Every time I'm trying to take screenshots for like thumbnails, it strikes me of how desaturated the game is. We are the first to arrive. Issue and Kageyama will want to keep away from prying eyes. Somewhere near these rocks, perhaps. Let us take cover and eavesdrop on their conversation when they join us. What if we hide in a box? It might work, you never know. Until you put on a preset that made everything look much less washed out. Yeah, I should reinstall Reshade. A fine day's work, Issue. It pays to have fools for customers. Master Kageyama, please, this cannot continue. This cannot continue. I shudder to think how the Four Lords would react if they learned of our crimes. Remind me, who was it who delivered you from a life of destitution after you lost your job as a seamster? Pray tell, who? What if we just killed him? Just threw his body in the water. No one would find him. Except maybe the pirates, but I don't think they'd care. You, Master Kageyama, and I'm forever grateful for your help, without which my family would be without house and home. But even so, what we are doing is wrong. Want to wash your hands of this dirty, dirty business and be a seamster again? Is that it? But once the truth comes out, and I would see that it does, who would dare to trust you? No issue. You're going to continue the act. Or you and your kin will starve in the streets. Oh. Kill. So that's the way of it. Ishi was coerced by Kageyama into this performance, and for his family's sake could not stop. Indeed. In light of this, how shall we proceed? We help Ishu, of course. We put the fear of the kami into Kageyama. That's tempting, but helping Ishu is the important thing here. Helping people. Hello, it's a bunny, a chicken, and a dragoon. We need one more for our light party. Who are you? And why are you wearing such ridiculous outfits? I should have put the Tonberry costume on. Hearken to me, mortal. I will suffer you to sully Tenzin's name no longer. Defy me, and you shall not like the consequences. Sully Tenzin's name, you say? His flesh and blood are free to do with it as they please. Unless you can prove that Ishu is not in fact his descendant, I suggest you get out of my sight. Then prove it we shall. Mochan, here! The real sword. It is time we revealed our true selves to these mortals. Kami for Fend? It cannot be. They're transformed. I love their transformed forms. That flame-kissed katana you hold in your hand, is that the Phoenix Blade? For the crimes you have wrought in Tenzin's name, your punishment will be severe indeed. Beg not for mercy. Take heart, my dears. I shall make your deaths painless. Hearken to my melody. There is no turning back. Steel yourselves. Oh, somebody, anybody, help me! That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Tonberry outfit would have kind of ruined that, actually, wouldn't it? What was that? Not only do you possess the Phoenix Blade, but the four lords themselves stand at your side. Tell me, are you Tenzin's descendant? Sort of. Please, have mercy. I beg of you. I vow to never again use the name of your ancestor. You have my word. Nope. Off to his next evil scheme. Didn't say ruin, just very different. Fair. Fair. I do not blame Master Kageyama for fleeing in terror. Yet, as odd as it sounds, I did not feel as though you meant me harm. It is thanks to Fury that we made it here in time. And now we can rest easy in the knowledge that Kageyama's scheme has been ended. A mere illusion, and the man loses his head. Some baron he is. You looked every bit as dignified as Tenzin did in his day. The Phoenix Blade suits you. Aw, thank you. At Tenzin's behest, I once played the role of a ferocious tiger to frighten the peoples of a village and drive them to flee before they were buried in a landslide. He took part in the deception as well, but to be honest, your acting put his to shame. Have you considered auditioning at the Mujikosa Theatre? Honoured lords and lady, and descendant of Tenzin, I know not how to make amends for my sins. Though actions speak louder than words, I wish to say that I'm truly sorry. Man or beast, we all make mistakes. I am told you are a master seamster. Yeah, we have a business that involves some weaving. I might not go so far as to say master, but with my skill, I managed to put food on the table. Then perhaps I shall have a word with an old friend. That can wait, Soroban. We must escort this young man to a safer location. This is far enough. It is past time we returned home. We are once more in your debt. It is because of you that this affair could be concluded before Tenzin's reputation suffered irreparable harm. Thank you, No-chan. Now that you are no longer bound to Kageyama, what will you do? Well, I know I must take responsibility for my actions. I will confess my crimes to the Seki Segumi. After I am released from my imprisonment, I shall take up an honest trade once more, and not rest until I have repaid each and every victim of my deception. Aww. Ah, yes. I had been meaning to tell you, but I will let Hancock explain when he arrives shortly. Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Ah, speak of the devil. And the urchin girl came as well. It has been far too long. You're looking green as ever, Soroban of the Blue. And once again, Genbu, that's Tataru. Tataru. Though I'm sure I'll have to remind you next time too. I love her Eastern outfit. It's so cute. You are Ishu, the seamster Soroban spoke of, yes? If it is gainful employment you seek, the East Eldenard Trading Company would be thrilled to hire one of your expertise to work at our draper shop. The seamster in our service fell ill, and we've been looking for a replacement. I have no words. I'm grateful, truly. But I cannot accept. For once I confess my crimes to the Sekisegumi, they will surely imprison me for a time. Ah, yes, the Sekisegumi. I had a chat with them not long ago. They are aware that the scheme was contrived by Kageyama, and that you too are one of his victims. You will be required to assist them in their investigation, of course, but you needn't steel yourself for even a brief incarceration. I mean, that's nice. It would have been nice if they helped, but alright. Hancock, you have our thanks for calling Melchan to our aid. Oh no, not at all. I am pleased to have been of service. I have not forgotten our arrangement, Melchan. Have you decided upon a reward? A reward? Oh, how that warms the heart! A material to help restore the keepsake of a dear friend. I have just the thing. I won't spoil the surprise now, but do look forward to it. I suppose we had better return to the city. But before that, you could have called upon me too, you know. It's not like I wasn't part of the whole saving the Ruby Sea from being consumed by roaring flames endeavour or anything. Yeah, why'd they have to talk to Hancock? Oh, forgive us, urchin Tataru. We assumed you were busy. That, and you did struggle mightily to help Melchan restrain Soroban that one time. So there was some concern that you might prove a liability should it come to blows. Nevertheless, we will take your words to heart. Perhaps we should assume our guises and walk among men more often. It was a refreshing change of pace on the whole. Aw. I would not be against it. We were in a bit of a rush on this occasion, but with a longer visit, we might better appreciate men's curious ways. I have no doubt we shall meet again. I but pray that the time comes sooner than later. You and me both. Until that day. I'll be sure to stop by the temple later. Yeah, I'm going to stop by the temple. And say hi. You know you are always welcome. The others would be thrilled to see you and Tataru both. A lot of the quest lines in this game just have a very wholesome, heartwarming feel, which I really appreciate. I appreciate how earnest and just hopeful this game is. Now then, I say we resume Soroban's training upon our return to the temple. Oh no. Must we so soon? You did well to apprise Hancock of Ishu's predicament. He may now make amends by putting his talents to good use and continue to provide for his family. Indeed, 'twas behaviour befitting one destined to become the next Genbu. The road ahead is long, but we doubt not that you are worthy, and so we want only to encourage you to reach your full potential. Go eat some more wasabi. If that is how you all feel, then I have little choice but to do my best. Let Soroban have a break. Issue. I can still hardly believe the Sekisegumi only wished to question me. Master Hancock must have a way with words. Speaking of which, I believe he and Mistress Tataru will be joining us shortly. Issue. You will be pleased to know that I've just finished making arrangements for your immediate employment. May our profits soar that you may give your family the life they deserve. Aww. But Master Hancock, I do not deserve such kindness. I will do my best to earn my keep. I want you to know that I intend to work hard to make up for the many mistakes that I've made. It is not much, but I've prepared a gift for you as an expression of my gratitude. A set of garments that I made before I was embroiled in Master Kageyama's schemes. The Lord and Ladies of Kugane once held my work in high regard, and I hope you will as well. Gift. You will also find a little something from me included within. A well-deserved reward. Wait, what exactly did you give Melchan? Secret. Payment for introducing the East Aldenard Trading Company to prospective new clients. What else? I can't say I'm surprised you would try to peddle goods to the four lords themselves, but still, have you no shame? Regardless, now's as good a time as any to inform Melchan of the result of our deliberations. Said result being, we have agreed to an official partnership with the East Aldenard Trading Company, one which I will exploit for all it's worth to make Taru's boutique a household name in Kugane. For my part, I pray this is the start of a mutually beneficial partnership. Yeah, we'll see. To business. I would have a tour of this draper shop of yours immediately, if you don't mind. Sorry to cut things short, Melchan, but time is money, and I have precious little to spare. Once you've seen to any other unresolved matters you have here, I'd be grateful if you'd return to Old Charlayan and inform Medina of our new arrangement. Nod. Wholesome and light-hearted to make up for the MSQ, which can get very heavy. Yeah, very true. Yeah, that's definitely true. Alright, well, let's go turn this in. And then I want to go visit the temple. See if there's any new dialogue there. Welcome back. Negotiations with Master Hancock were fruitful, I hope. Well, I expected nothing less from you and Mistress Tataru. As for Mistress Tataru's necklace, you say Master Hancock slipped a gift into the parcel you received from Issue, yes? May I have a look? My goodness, what a stunning set of garments. They certainly offer a taste of the Far East. As for the item Master Hancock set aside for Mistress Tataru's necklace, by the sisters, a black pearl. Do you have any idea how rare these are? They can only be harvested from black lip oysters in the Ruby Sea. Yeah, I think there's a daily quest for me to harvest those for the Kojin. I cannot be certain until it has been incorporated into the necklace, but I believe the darker shade will serve as contrast to the brilliant sapphire centerpiece and make it stand out even more. To part with such a precious treasure, Master Hancock is either very wealthy or very well connected, or both. We would do well to maintain a good relationship with the East Aldenard Trading Company. But that is the boutique's concern. After all you have done for us, I am sure you want nothing more than a good rest. Thank you again for your continued assistance. When next we discover a client we'd like to add to our ever-growing list, I hope we can count on your assistance once more. Ooh. New outfit. Bum, bum. Let's have a look at it. That's quite nice. Oh, there's two different leg pieces. Okay. And what's that? The headpiece. I think I prefer the... Yeah. That looks quite nice, actually. That'd be a good samurai glam. Or even ninja. Ooh, look at the flower tattoo thing. That's cool. That's nice. Very good reward. Okay, let's go visit their temple. And then I'll decide if I want to do the other chapter. Where are we going? Kugane. Back to Kugane. Just travelling all over the world. As you do. Bum, bum, bum. Nyam. Hill's lid. Fury. Okay, this is Fury. Cute little tanuki? Or a raccoon? Senri's the cute cat. Cuddly kitty. Who is Tenzin's descendant? Is that a new option? Ah. You mean Issue? Well, he's not Tenzin's descendant, that's for sure. Bit of a letdown, if you ask me. At least he's not running around selling worthless charms anymore. Still, if it really was that profitable, then it's only a matter of time before some greedy idiot gives it another go. All the more reason for me to make more regular trips for Dungo, you know? Sure, let's go with that. I cannot help but wonder if there is a living descendant of Tenzin somewhere in the world. For so long I thought him lost to us, but if a part of him endures in another, I would be glad. We are all fated to one day die, and when my time comes, I hope to see my beloved again. But until then, I shall live each day to the fullest. Perhaps I might begin by visiting the Umineko tea house in Kugane and filling my stomach to the brim with Mitarashi Dango. He's wondering if there is a real descendant? But who would be the... You would definitely remember giving birth. Seryu. You recall that we invited Gyodo here to remunerate him for aiding us in finding issue, yes? When Sendi greeted him upon his arrival, he screamed, "It's a trap!" and promptly fainted. We put him and his koban on a ferry and sent them back to Kugane. Why a talking catfish should be afraid of a talking cat is beyond me. Is that a reference to one of our previous encounters with him? Ever since the affair with Ishu, the Four Lords have acknowledged my potential the slightest bit more. Indeed, my training has evolved from divining wasabi-filled takoyaki to divining wasabi-filled sushi. Sounds like real progress. We neglected to mention this earlier, but only those chosen by the Phoenix Blade may wield it. To be clear, we were relatively confident that the sword would not reject you as unworthy, but it nevertheless gladdens me to see that we were right, particularly since the rejection can be most ungentle. Oh, thanks for the warning. Very nice of him. Okay, I think that's everyone who would have new dialogue here. I should go talk to Hancock. And then, yeah, I think we'll do the other chapter. The other new Tataru quest. Where am I going? Here. Hello. What a pleasure it is to see you again. Allow me to express my gratitude for your part in paving the way for many extremely lucrative dealings with the merchants and artisans of Charlayan. Regrettably, the celebration I plan to hold in your honour will have to be postponed somewhat. I am absolutely inundated with appointments to meet with recently made acquaintances, such as the alchemists of Vradzat Han and members of the Forum. Chairman Lolorito would be most displeased were I to pass up yet more money-making opportunities. Damn, he is networking with everyone. He's becoming too powerful. Okay, let's go start the other chapter. Depends how long it is, I suppose. Yeah, the other one is based on the Sorrow of Whirlit stuff from Shadowbringers. The mecha anime. I keep trying to teleport over there. I guess I'm just that lazy. Yeah, that was where we fought all the different weapons, the ruby weapon and the emerald, sapphire. I forget, weapons. And we hung out with Gaius, which was a little weird. Aggressive expansion. Megina would like you to make a special delivery. Mao-chan, I've been meaning to speak with you. Mistress Tataru mentioned the most astonishing thing to me earlier. Is it true that you aided in the liberation of Whirlit? Yes. There were robots and... yeah. I see. So you fought the weapons of the 7th Legion alongside none other than the Black Wolf himself. Well then, that makes you the perfect candidate for our next job. You see, we're planning to send our latest samples of military equipment to Whirlit's interim government. Since Gaius Balsar oversees such matters, who better than his sister in arms to pitch our wares? Word has it that the Whirlet forces are in the process of choosing a supplier to outfit their troops, so we're keen to throw our hat into the ring. So, would you be willing to assist us? I'd be happy to. It would be a good opportunity to speak with Gaius. I'd be happy to. Wonderful. I can't thank you enough. If my sources are correct, you should be able to find Gaius in Turncliffe. Should you chance upon any potential adornments for Mistress Tataru's necklace, please do bring them back with you. Bum, 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 bum. You may travel to Turncliffe. They're reminding me how to get there, thankfully. You can go back there anytime you want, but that's a handy reminder. The Scions had the help of many souls in gathering refined adamantite, did you not? Even those who were not part of the Ilsabard contingent. Perhaps there's an opportunity there. I shall speak to Mistress Tataru post-haste. Okay, that's not related to what we're doing. It's what led to all this. There. Take me to Turncliffe. Please. Hello. I was not expecting you, Mel-chan. Are you perchance aware of the ongoing situation? No? What situation? Actually, I come bearing a delivery from Taru's boutique. I'm just doing a delivery. Samples of military equipment. You have my thanks, but there is a more urgent matter that requires my attention. I received a report that the G-Savior Mark II has been stolen from the hangar here in Turncliffe. Whoa. In fact, I am here to speak with an eyewitness. If you are willing, I would like you to join me. Your insight may prove useful. Someone stole a giant robot? How? How does that happen? Thank you for coming at such short notice, and with Mel-chan no less. Aye, as luck would have it, she decided to pay us a visit on other business. Owing to our present crisis, however, I had her accompany me here. Tell me, is it true that Mark II was stolen? I'm afraid so. While I was performing maintenance on the Mark I, I caught sight of a man approaching the Mark II and looking very suspicious. Our culprit, in other words. Did you, talk to him? Or you just shrug? Oh dear, is that the villain I thought he died. Didn't he get, chomped? I called out to him, demanding he state his business here. But when he turned around, my heart nearly jumped out of my chest. The man who stared back at me was Valens van Varo. I'm sure of it. Impossible! He breathed his last before my very eyes. Unless the dead walk among us, that simply cannot be. That simply cannot be. I only know what I saw. Though he wore a visor, the likeness was unmistakable. Even his magenta armor was identical. Pray forgive the interruption. I bring urgent news. And children, too. These former captives of the 7th Legion insisted they speak with you. Please forgive us. Father. Our father. He... Calm yourself, lad. You are safe now, I promise. Now, Tell us what happened. Father, Valens came back and told us to show him where the war machina are. We know how to get in here, so we sometimes come for a peek at the big machines. And after telling Valens how to sneak inside, he made off with the G-Savior Mark II. Given what you boys have been through, I know how difficult it must have been to confess what happened. Your bravery is commendable. Aww. Now, you had best return to the orphanage. Fear not. We will deal with this so-called Valens. Why do you steal the Mark II specifically? That's the extra one that Nero made, wasn't it? Though I highly doubt he has returned from the dead, if that war machina has fallen into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. We must give chase, and swiftly. Will you lend us your aid? Actually, I was just making a delivery. I've got more parcels to... okay. You have my gratitude. We will set out to reclaim the G-Savior Mark II as soon as you are ready. Pray inform the Ironworks staff when you have seen to your preparations. Oh, we're going to do a duty or something? Okay. Even now, I still cannot believe my own eyes. Valens, alive. The very thought of it makes my blood run cold. That the Mark II was seized so easily bespeaks a need to tighten our security. For now, however, we must focus on the task at hand. If you're to stand a chance against the G-Savior Mark II, you'll need to fight fire with fire. Yes! Luckily for you, we've already fueled the Mark I, which is ready for dispatch at your command. Board the G-Savior? Yes. Always. Oh, okay, we're on the platform thing. I wanted to pilot the mech. The G-Savior Mark I's automated piloting systems currently have us cruising towards Garlemald. If the perpetrator truly is Valens, I am all but certain he is making another attempt to seize the Imperial throne. After all, that is precisely what he hoped to achieve with the diamond weapon after the death of Emperor Varus. But he did not succeed then, nor will he succeed now. I want you to pilot the G-Warrior to make sure of it. Yes! While I am entirely capable of taking the helm myself, I must concede that your skill outshines my own. Instead, I will provide support from the rear cockpit inside the containment apparatus. Valens may have a head start, but I am confident we will overtake him once we have the engines at maximum output. Then, the rest is up to you, Mel-chan. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. So that used to be a warning for like, oh no, big people about to die. But like these days, it's more a warning that you're about to like go into a duty. A solo duty. Enter the cockpit. Heat signature detected 3,000 yards to the fore. The readings are unmistakable. It can only be the Mark II. Ideally, we would shoot him down before he can detect us, but doing so would destroy the vessel and him with it, making it impossible to identify the culprit. Our only choice is to draw near and neutralize the vessel's propulsion systems. even if it means alerting him to our presence. I beg to differ. Who's that? Someone has wormed their way into our frequency with this voice. It couldn't be. Nero! Oh, but it is. My, how long has it been, Lord Baelsar? As I suspected, Nero told Scaver. So the rumours were true. You survived the battle at Castrum Meridianum and now work as an engineer under Sid. Work under him? Clearly you are misinformed. I am merely using my unequalled talents to save the poor fool from his own ineptitude. And now I am here to do the same for you. Do enlighten us as to how. Sid needs to chime in now as well. It's simple, really. I've crafted an armament that will immobilize Garland's wretchedly designed vessel, and I've even given it the appropriate name. I call it the Anti-G. Wretchedly designed vessel. Okay, I misremembered. It must have just been an extra that Sid made. Expecting this day would inevitably come, I took the liberty of loading it into the Mark I's weapons bay in advance. You're welcome. Thank you, Nero. Now, adventurer, listen, and listen well. What I'm about to tell you will be the key to sinking that scarlet vessel, and while I find the idea of its destruction unbearable, 'tis nevertheless a perfect opportunity to prove who is a superior engineer, Garland or myself. Do put on a good show. Screenshot. My character looks cool. Must screenshot. In the following sequence, you will pilot the G-Warrior. Time your inputs with the on-screen prompts. Oh, is this going to be a DDR thing? When a blue prompt appears, left, time your input as the diamonds overlap. When a yellow prompt appears, right, make several rapid inputs. Okay, button mash. Mouse, left click or right click anywhere on screen. Keyboard, any standard key. Okay. Button clicking, okay. When I activate the homing interface, you are to lock onto the vessel immediately and fire a barrage of anti-G missiles. The moment our quarry is aware of our presence, he will undoubtedly take evasive maneuvers. The anti-G is a flawless achievement born of scientific genius, but that is of no matter if it misses its target. Understood? Also, for these portraits for them are deliberately done in like this very low, a very retro style, where like their faces aren't moving; it's just their eyes blinking, and it's like an old video game. It's very cool. This would have taken extra effort to do because, I mean, they had the 3D models. It would have been easy to just to have their 3D faces. Yeah, they did a good job with this aesthetic. It's very cool. Homing interface activated. Commence bombardment. Okay. Oh, I missed. Click. Click. Oh, I missed. Click. Okay, I got some of it. Some. Why, I dare say you're a natural. Really? I missed some of the clicks. Ah well, main character syndrome. With the apparatus's propulsion engines neutralized, our quarry is defenseless. What are you waiting for? Capture him. Oh, no. He's not finished yet. So the cornered brute still had some fight left in him. I trust you can show him the folly of his perseverance. He's not going anywhere. I can stop him. It'll all work out somehow. He's not going anywhere. Yeah. Ah, this track. I love this track. Yeah, Kamehameha! Sword fight! Oh. I'm waiting for some more quick time prompts. They introduced that, but then it only happened for like 5 seconds. Excellent work. Quickly, we must go after him. That was cool. Yeah, it does look like him. What cruel irony that the vessel should crash here, of all places. Yet this looks familiar. Surrender. There is no escape. It's you, Gaius. And who are you? What do you mean? I'm Valens, the man destined to inherit the Imperial throne. Very well. We will do this the hard way. He looks way too scared to be that Valens guy. Ooh, pretty eyes. It's him, it's Valens. This man is not Valens. I don't remember his eyes being pretty, so I don't think it's Valens. I will not soon forget how Valen's face froze with fear in his final moments, how the light in his green eyes extinguished alongside the flame of his life. Yet the resemblance is uncanny all the same. I will not ask again. Who are you? Answer sincerely, or atone for your sins with your life. Is he like maybe a body double that was meant to protect the original? My name is Procopius. I served as a pilot of the 7th Legion under Lord Valens's command. When I reviewed the 7th Legion's records, I saw no mention of there being another of his kin within its ranks. Your face. Surely not. That's right. And I would gladly do it again. Were Lord Valens to become Emperor, his life would be under constant threat. This is my expression of devotion, my willingness to sacrifice myself in his name. Yeah, okay, he was prepared to be a body double. To go so far as to change your own face. But why steal the Mark II? Like your master, I presume you wish to use it to ascend the throne? The throne is but a means to an end. My true aspiration is to embolden the people of the shattered remains of Garlemald to rise up once more and take what is theirs by birthright. Only we Garleans are fit to inherit this star, herding the cattle masses as we milk them for all they are worth. This is the way it should be, just as Lord Valen's envisioned. Another fascist. In the words of Emperor Solus, no lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule. Nice pose. The ravings of a madman. Lest you wonder, I have not killed him. We have recovered the Mark II and apprehended our perpetrator. Let us return to Turncliffe. Okay. Mission complete, I suppose. Seemed a bit quick though, didn't it? My thanks for lending your aid, despite the suddenness of my request. The children will be able to rest easy, knowing the imposter has been captured and the vessel reclaimed. That said, you were here on other business. Let us delay it no further. Ah, right. Business. Forever in our hearts. Gaius is ready to discuss the samples you brought. Now, could you enlighten me as to why you came to deliver clothing samples? An enterprise founded by a former scion, with you acting on their behalf. Clearly, the equipment is of fine make. I and my associates will give it all due consideration. Still, I confess I am rather surprised to see the champion of Eorzea doing so mundane a task as delivery. This Tataru must command a great deal of respect. Tataru is powerful. An adventurer takes everything in stride. Deliveries, sky fishing, travelling to the farthest edges of the universe. 'Tis unwise to refuse the coin keeper of the Scions. Oh, these are both good. 'Tis unwise to refuse the coin keeper of the Scions. To hear you speak so, she is clearly not one to be trifled with. I shall heed your word should I ever meet her at the negotiating table. In any case, I believe your errand here is complete. But if you are willing, there is another I would ask of you. The boys are doubtless still unnerved by what happened earlier. I would assuage their concerns. Make it clear to them that Valens is well and truly gone. But it cannot come from a Garlean like myself. Could I prevail upon you to tell them in my stead? Thank you. I believe you will find the boys near the storage area. Pray give them the good news. Bum, ba, bum. Those children have no doubt come to fear Garleans. My presence at this time would likely cause them undue distress. Fair. Okay, Twitch really wants to run some ads, so I'm going to run just a minute and a half just to get them out of the way. I'm going to drink some water. I wonder what the next stage of this weapon's gonna look like. Pretty excited to see it. Relics look quite nice usually. Okay, here are these boys. Bum, bum. Aha. Okay, I'll wait for those ads to finish. Do some squats here. Definitely fits the tone of this place. Just randomly doing squats. This music's very nice though. Okay, ads should have finished. So let's continue. The children were so anxious. I thought it would be best if I stayed by their side. I hope you can forgive us, miss. We're really sorry about what we did. We shouldn't have snuck into the hangar, or told him how to either. Did you really fly the G-Warrior? Wow, I hope you can take me with you one day. One day. Oh, you're back. Please, miss, you have to tell us what happened. So you got the machine back. You're amazing, miss. If that man was just pretending to be Valen's, does that mean the real one's not coming back? Yes. He's gone for good, my dear. Pray remove any thought of that wretched man from your mind. Thank goodness. Even now, I see his face in my dreams every night. I'm always so afraid. Oh. I want to tell Miss Allie, but I know I mustn't. She's been through so much. You haven't heard? Allie's been helping out at the orphanage. She's been taking really good care of us. But we don't want to worry her. Could you keep what happened a secret? We heard that Valens did awful things to Miss Allie too. Please, we don't want to bring back all those horrible memories. Thank you, miss. You're the best. Say, you know Miss Allie, right? Do you think you could help us? We want to make her wish come true for being so kind to us. Oh. We heard that she dreams of having a portrait of her family. We think it'd be nice if somebody painted one for her. But besides Mr. Gaius, her family is gone. We could describe her siblings to the artist. Perhaps we could somehow manifest their likeness for the artist to see? Not sure how we would do that. We could describe her siblings? Yes, that could work. Leave it to me. I may have just the thing. Really? Then we'll fetch the painter. Could you tell Miss Allie and Mr. Gaius to meet us at the lookout? I mean, it takes a while to paint a painting, but anyway. Then I shall take a leaf out of Nero's book and prepare a surprise of my own. Pray meet me at the lookout once you've spoken with Gaius and Allie. bum, bum. Okay. Go talk with Gaius and then Ali. Have you spoken with the children? Though Valence's atrocities left scars that may never heal, his victims will be relieved by the news. And it is heartening that they should wish to perform such an act of kindness for Ali. Very well, I will do as they ask. I shall meet everyone there shortly. Okay. Ali. Hello? Melchan. Forgive me, I didn't know you'd be visiting. What brings you here? The children said they wanted to do that for me? That's very kind of them. Well, it's true I've spoken of this on occasion. A family portrait just wouldn't feel right without Melisandre, Racon, Rex, and Alphonse. Still, it wouldn't be right to refuse. They're only trying to cheer me up, after all. I'd best go and meet them at the lookout. Were we supposed to tell her about the portrait? Or was that supposed to be a surprise? Oh no. I ruined the gift. They are on their way, then? Perfect. I have made my own preparations in the meantime. All that remains is to await our models and our esteemed portraitist. Models? Okay. Oh, we know him, don't we? Gaius, Ali, would you mind standing over there? Make sure you draw her nice and pretty, mister. Okay, when they said models, I thought she meant she was like finding some lookalikes. Did we do it right? Are we making her dream come true? Oh yes, I think you've made her very happy. But we cannot ignore the fact that Gaius is not her only family. I know, but everyone else is gone. I wish we could have done more for her. Don't worry, child. As I mentioned, I prepared a little surprise of my own. Aww. Look, Allie. They're all here. Well, I understand your surprise. You'll have to sit still for the portrait, I'm afraid. I've forgotten what that orb was. Was it the one that had a like a final message for her, I think? Aww. Thank you. Aww. Gonna cry. To see Melisandre again, alongside her loved ones. I can't tell you how much this means to me. This truly is a dream come true. I will treasure this portrait for the rest of my days. Words do not come easily at times such as these, but know that you have my sincerest gratitude. We're so happy Miss Allie's wish came true. Thanks for helping us, miss. We wanted to thank you too, so we got you a gift. We found it on the beach with our friends at the orphanage. It's our greatest treasure. A pretty pink shell. Ooh. We'd better go now, but we hope you like it. Regina may find the shell a beautiful compliment to Tataru's memento. Return to old Charlayan and show it to her. Well, I guess we'll leave them to enjoy the portrait. Back to Charlayan. Turn in the quest. I wonder what the next chapter of the Tataru quest is going to be about. Yeah, so they went through Heavenswood, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers. I'm not sure what characters we could revisit out of Endwalker. Bum, ba, da, bum. Welcome back, Melchan. How did you fare with Gaius in Turncliffe? Someone stole the robot and I had to go pilot the other robot and... My goodness! Not only did you help him recapture stolen war machina, but you even helped fulfill his daughter's dream? I'm not sure whether I should be in awe of your ability to solve problems or offer my commiserations for encountering so many in the first place. We do encounter so many. Mayhap that is simply the lot of a distinguished adventurer. Which reminds me, were you able to procure a new adornment for Mistress Tataru's necklace? Packaged gift. A package containing a gift from the orphans living in Turncliffe. My, it's simply remarkable. This must be one of the fabled rose shells of Wurlet. I hear they're both rare and beautiful, making them the perfect choice for various types of jewellery. If we polish it up and make a few refinements, I'm certain we can incorporate it into the necklace. Ah, there's something else in this package. A rolled canvas of a portrait, it looks like. It must be a gift for you. Oh, do I get the portrait too? Owing to your kind assistance, I believe we are in the running for forging a contract with Wurlet's interim government. There could be no more desirable result for the boutique. You have my heartfelt thanks, Melchan. Forever at your side. A commissioned portrait of a former Imperial officer and his adopted children, entitled Forever at Your Side. Aww. That one also turned wholesome. Alright, well, that's that. Let's do Tataru's side quests. Actually, let's revisit, revisit Wurlet. See if there's any new dialogue. And then I think we are done. we're done for side content for now. Until Hildebrand comes out tomorrow. There's also a new variant dungeon, but I'll probably just do that on my own. The variant dungeons, they kind of have a lot of story and like little bits and pieces. It's a bit hard to do on stream. You have to do the same dungeon over and over, so that'll be more fun for me to do on my own. Okay, that's not new. Where's Gaius? There he is. The first order of our forces will be to patrol the high roads and ensure they are safe to travel. In time, perhaps we can re-establish overland trade routes with Alamigo. I thought they'd have the portrait displayed here. One day, I hope to grow closer with the children. Perhaps even become something akin to family. Do you think that could happen? Well, I think they already think of you as family, considering the gift they made for you. Well, I think we're done. Can we talk to Tataru? Is she hanging out in Mordona? Or Donuts? Yeah, I think that's all the stuff I wanted to stream from 14. There's Eureka, which I have all that recorded, but oh, it's so many. It's a lot of footage to try and sift through. I'm not sure if I actually do want to show it. It's a lot of work. And I haven't finished Bosnia yet. Tataru! Okay, nothing new here. Alright, well. I mean, it still feels weird having this place be empty, except for Tataru. I miss having everyone gathered here. Okay, I think we're done. Hildebrand comes out tomorrow. I'll stream that at some point soon. I'll find out what is required for the new relic quest. If it's just tomestones again, then I'll stock up on tomestones and then we can do all that in one stream. If it's something else, though, I'll have to think of something. And yeah, that's all of 14 for now. So, I'm gonna find someone to raid. Wednesday night, I'll be doing raid reclears. Tomorrow, hang on, was Koi streaming? Oh, he is. Okay, I think I'll raid Koi. Yeah, I need to do a test on my capture card to see if the audio syncs alright over like a long period of time. Because if you have it set up wrong, the audio drifts over several hours. So I'll try and test that tonight, just in case I feel like doing some Breath of the Wild tomorrow. Just in case, you know, I need to have it set up so that when I feel like streaming it, I can. I'm going to raid Koi Thorn, a friend of mine. He is playing Rain World. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. See ya.